Hello there to all of you humans, AA batteries, pandas, and unidentified flying objects watching today. I am finally back on Dragon Soul, as it was written in ancient folklore. So, with the success of the Dragon Ball Rage Noob to Pro series over its existence, I thought it would be a good idea to also begin a Noob to Pro series on Dragon Soul. It can't go wrong, right? Right? So, for those of you unfamiliar with the concept of the series, here are the series rules that I generally abide by regardless of the game I'm playing. The first rule is that, in this series, I am not allowed to use game passes of any kind. This basically means no bundles, no increased luck, and so on. The second rule is that I cannot buy any form of booster, so I can't buy XP boosters and such. So basically, in a nutshell, I can't buy anything with Robux or real-life money. The aim of the series is to try to emulate the free-to-play experience as much as possible. But anyway, before we begin, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel, so that you don't miss out on any Dragon Soul content in the future. We'll continue this series if it gets a decent enough reception, so let me know what you think. Anyway, enough rambling, let's get into the video.
1 minute 37 seconds later.
So, here we are, all over again. The ultimate bacon hair 45 Causal's unparalleled dominance is starting to become a multiversal influence. Let's beat up some lowly imbeciles to satisfy 45 Causal's unnecessarily high desire for violence. It seemed 45 Causal has already garnered the attention of onlookers. As you can see, his absolutely 27-dimensional power has made them all immensely awestruck and in fear of his utterly omnipotent capabilities. But of course, it's hard to blame Clara here for wanting a front row seat to true.
I'm sorry, what? Did I just hear her say about 45 Causal's power?
One long, angry line later.
Putting that absolutely disgusting and false comment from Clara aside, let's move on without any violence. We have another quest available for us, as another observer to 45 Causal's power appeared magically in front of us. We will show this individual yet another example of 45 Causal's absolutely unrivalable power. If that's a word. It probably isn't. Anyway. I have already made short work of this so-called boss. Yet another example of 45 Causal being unstoppable. In fact, I will rub salt into the wound and do it again for comedic purposes. I have won. Haha XD boss of what? Anyway, let's make some actual progress. I have now walked up a steep hill. Remarkable progress, I know, but we now have another quest facing us. 45 Causal will make short work of this quest just as he has with every other quest thus far. Oh dear, I sense I'm in just a teensy-weensy bit of trouble. No matter, 45 Causal will make short work of all of them just as he has everybody. Let's not discuss what just occurred. Rather, how about we celebrate what we have in life? This life is an absolute beauty to be able to live, and I'm sure we're all ever grateful. But anyway, let's go ahead and fight the bear boss. I want to make a bit more progress as we've been interrupted by various discrepancies over the last few minutes. We will make some rapid progress. Wait, what is happening? Anyway, that aside, I did defeat the bear boss a few times, and I got a few levels. So I've now been asked to pick up a few notes, a relatively straightforward quest all things considered. I have received the sledgehammer technique. This is actually one of the better melee moves in the game, believe it or not. We will now test this attack out on unsuspecting aliens. The sledgehammer attack tends to do damage equal to about 2 or 3 full generic light combos, and it only takes like half a second to execute. It's a really good move to use, at least against NPC enemies.
A few moments later.
I have now been asked to go to see a woman called Hazel on top of a nearby hill. Let's go see what she wants. Surely, it will not be a precarious substance that results in my character meeting an untimely fate. I think I spoke too soon. I am now deceased. Please excuse me for a moment while I have a production break.
You get the idea.
I have been tricked by an unknown woman. 45 Causal will not take to this offense by Hazel too kindly. He already has Clara on his hit list. He now has 2 enemies upon which he must exact his grand vengeance. Fascinating. I am already being offered the opportunity to return back to life. What a high-level power trip by King Yama. Boo, I'm not complaining. So, while I try and fail to pass the question sequence of this cutscene, I think we'll call the video about there. In the next video, we will try to get to the end of Snake Way, achieve the Kerakin technique, and hopefully it'll be a fun time just like today was. But thank you for watching the video as always. If you enjoyed the video, if you haven't already, make sure to like the video, and also, make sure to subscribe to my channel so that I know you enjoyed and want to see more. Let's go for a like goal of 300 likes for this video, for me to put myself through more excruciating pain at the hands of uncaring NPCs such as Clara and Hazel. They will receive their judgment. But yeah, we'll call it there. I'll see you all in the next video, but before I do end, I want to leave one more thing.